Hi, welcome to Gamers Gamut. From news to reviews and discussions, we talk about everything video games. What's going on, everybody? Back again with another video. They just came out with all of the details about the remastered GTA Trilogy, including the release date and what kind of things they've enhanced. So I wanted to go through it and just take a look and see what things are looking like. So they have an announcement over here on the Rockstar Newswire. And it goes, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, coming November 11th. That's right around the corner. We're not going to have to wait too long for this at all. So that's going to be pretty neat. I do enjoy it when they announce a game and then release it shortly thereafter. It's kind of nice that you don't have to wait. But let's get back to the article here. 3 iconic cities, 3 epic stories, 1 definitive collection. Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy Definitive Edition includes the genre-defining Grand Theft Auto 3, GTA San Andreas, and Vice City all in one package. Each one is enhanced for a new generation and available together for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via the Rockstar Games launcher. It's going to be available digitally November 11th, and you can grab it physically on December 7th. Also, as a side note, if you have Game Pass, you'll be able to get Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on its own. And if you have PS Now, you will be able to get Grand Theft Auto 3 on its own. So I wanted to take a look at exactly what kind of enhancements we're talking about and what we're supposed to get for our money here. They put up all the upgrades here on their bulletin board. So it starts with a GTA 5 style controller layout. And for most people, I think that's one of the most important changes you could make. I recently was playing San Andreas about a month before they announced this remaster, and that control scheme is archaic at best. So to bring in the GTA 5 style of controls is going to be huge. But moving on here, it says improved gunplay and targeting controls with upgraded drive-by controls in San Andreas. And that just goes along with what we were just talking about. The controls are pretty hard to deal with. You know, these games are 15 to 20 years old, so nowadays we have a more standard way of doing things, and this just brings things back in line with the control schemes of today. But continuing on here, it says they have updated weapon and radio station selection wheels, updated mini-maps with enhanced navigation, allowing players to set waypoints to destinations, and the ability to restart a failed mission. These are much needed improvements. You used to have to pull up your map all of the time to see what street you were on. If you died on a mission, you would go to the hospital. Then you would have to take a cab back to the beginning of your mission. Then you would have to watch the cutscene all over again. So it sounds like we're going to be able to skip that. Overall, that sounds really good to me. I was a little worried after seeing the trailer for GTA 5 PS5 edition that it looked like I didn't see any differences between the regular GTA 5 and this enhanced edition they're releasing. A lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people spoke up. So I was worried about this release. I thought it was going to be low effort maybe after that trailer I saw. But this looks pretty good. And getting into the graphical enhancements, we got higher resolution textures from characters to weapons, vehicles, and roads. A complete rebuilt lighting system with enhanced shadows, reflections, improved water and weather, enhanced details in trees and foliage, and increased draw distance to provide a new level of depth and definition. And I actually like the way it's looking. It's more than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be just a cash in, but it seems like they have put in quite a bit of work here. It's over 3 games. I've seen some people online not very happy about the way this looks, and that may just be your preference, but I think it's very common today to conflate a remake with a remaster. Games like Demon's Souls and Final Fantasy VII Remake are amazing. I personally prefer remakes to remasters, but that takes years. So I think we have to make sure to keep our expectations in check. And for games that are 20 years old or so, this is actually quite a good enhancement. The only debate for me is the price. Is it worth $60 for 20-year-old games? But how much you value something is a personal choice and decision, so that's up to you. For me, with this amount of upgrades over 3 different games, which is easily going to hit 200 or 300 game hours, I think that's going to be a buy from me. The only problem is going to be finding time to play it all. I still have to get back to the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. There's just so many games these days. It's hard to keep up, but I love to see it. I'm seeing more than I was expecting here. I didn't expect the control upgrades. I didn't think the visual enhancements would be so nice. I like the player models. I like the way it's looking. Just keep in mind you can only do so much with the remaster. But ultimately the decision is yours. Just wanted to give everybody a look at this. If you haven't played them, all three of these games are landmark titles. San Andreas and Vice City are the two best ones. But Grand Theft Auto 3 is a very important title in history. It invented the open world game that we know today. Even though many of us are sick of that, at the time it was a fresh idea. Many people think that today the game industry has gone too far in that direction, where most of the games are open world. I personally tend to agree with that. It would be nice to have a little change of pace here and there, and not have almost every game come out as an open world title. I thought God of War 2018 did a pretty good job of this. It reined in the open world scope, but it still had a little bit of exploration in it. I thought it was a very good mix, and I would like to see more of that. But anyway, that's the video. Just wanted to give everybody a look at the new details for the GTA Trilogy Remaster. Let me know what you think. Are you going to get it? Is it too expensive? Are you happy with the upgrades? Let me know. Comment down below, and I'll catch you later. Until then, take care of yourself and watch out for your neighbor. Peace.